Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Porter. Down here on Tremont Street, where you can see how I guess they're making this a bike lane. They're turning the two lanes that were here down into one lane. And somebody told me that, they spent a lot of money doing this, but they don't fix up the side streets in the alleyways. I don't know if the city of Boston owns the alleyways. They probably do. We can always ask and find out. But a lot of people will complain about this area and saying it's not safe. One of the crossing guards was saying every morning that people are popping their tires on these things that stick out on the road. And one thing I noticed at nighttime is you can't. That's why I got these cones up here, because at nighttime you can't even see this. I seen so many cars run right over these things, and trucks run right over these things because you can't see them. So the reason why all these barrels are stationed the way they are, because they got so many complaints of these things getting hit by cars and trucks, even bicyclists and people in general tripping on it. It's interesting that they designed something without even giving it any thought. I got exposed wires there. They should fix that up. What do you think about are you guys from the area?
Yeah.
What do you think about this bike lane? You like it? Dislike it? Any problems?
It's fine.
It's fine? Have you noticed any issues with it?
No.
Okay, cool.
I mean, people are confused, but...
They're confused?
They did a really good job communicating, like, what it was going to be and what it was for.
Oh, okay. Do you think they could have did a better job, or...?
I think, like, we lived on the street, and I felt like they communicated to us over and over and over again what they were doing.
Oh, okay. Because some people, it's like mixed opinions. Some people say they like it, some people don't like it.
Yeah.
Cars are popping. I hear cars are popping tires. I haven't seen it, but I heard cars pop tires on at nighttime. They can't see the things in the middle of the street. That's why they got these barrels out, because you can't see that at nighttime. In the lighting, if you come at night, the lighting is not the greatest.
I mean, I think it certainly makes it harder to drive down the street, but as someone who
Yeah.
lives on the street, I don't mind that it's more bike than pedestrian.
Well, I'm a biker myself, so I don't mind bikes, but I'm for both, cars and bikes.
Yeah.
So if you can make it safe for bicyclists and vehicles, why not?
Yeah.
But we also do have a bike route that's right down the back there.
Yeah.
That everybody uses. I don't see too many bikes that come down here. Maybe a few, not a lot.
Hopefully it'll increase with the bike lanes.
We'll see. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Just don't want to see nobody get hurt. That's the main thing.
Yeah. I like it.
All right, you like it. That's a like. Okay, cool. Take care. I always gotta get people's opinion, because some people like it, some people dislike it. I'm gonna hang around and see if I see anybody pop any tires. I haven't seen any popping of the tires, but I heard about it. I've seen cars run over these things right here, because you can't see those at nighttime. It's almost impossible to see them unless you're looking right at them. One thing I do see is that should be addressed right away. Some exposed wires at the bottom of the light pole. That's not supposed to be like that. Now it's not dark out now, so obviously people should be able to see it. But you should have to put barrels. I guess instead of having barrels here, eventually they're probably gonna put these flex posts. See that how they got one here? I imagine they're gonna line every single one of these with those little flex posts inside the middle. Maybe some along this thing here. Somehow they're gonna have to make this thing more visible at nighttime. The other thing I noticed, when trucks come out of this turn here, they have to go onto oncoming traffic to make this turn. It's almost, when trash trucks come out, say for example they're coming out of Rutland Square. Rutland Square is that a two-way street? It's kind of narrow two-way street. So Rutland Square theoretically is a two-way street. This little area here is a two-way street. So when you come out of Rutland Square and you make your turn, a dump truck or a school bus, whatever you're driving, that's a big vehicle. You have to go like literally wide turn all the way around, and it's a wide turn. You have to see a truck do it. It's a pretty wide turn because you're trying to avoid a lot of stuff. Well, I guess you're trying to avoid this thing right here. So far, I don't see any major problems, but we kind of monitor things and see what's going on. What do you think about this, the bike lane? You like it, dislike it?
I like that it's on the side.
You like this on the side?
Protected.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to get everybody's opinion on it, see what they like, what they don't like.
I think it's safer because it's
Keeps the bikers closer to the curb rather than out into the street. They got a buffer zone. Well, that is one key factor, that the bikers are closer to the curb. They're not out into the street where they're exposed. But they could have still done that on a nice wide sidewalk like this. Like, the sidewalk is pretty wide. It's about almost 20 feet wide. You could incorporate a bike lane right on the sidewalk and still left that alone. Matter of fact, you can put a 2-lane bike lane over here and left that lane over there alone completely. See how wide that sidewalk is? It's a pretty wide sidewalk. At least 20 feet wide. Enough area to incorporate a bike lane on there. Even if the sidewalk is made a little wider on the left, definitely enough space to put a bike lane there. What do you guys think about the bike lane? You like it? Dislike it?
What?
What do you think about the bike lane, the new bike lane?
It's very good.
You like it?
Yeah.
Hey, cool.
And you?
Well, I think it's okay, but one thing I don't like is the fact that they put those in a way where people are hitting us when they're driving.
Yeah.
So now they got to find a way how they're going to stop cars from hitting those curbs and stuff in the street. I don't know if you noticed that. You see any cars lose tires and stuff like that?
No,
Not
not
yet.
exactly. But we're from Europe.
You from
we
Europe?
are not very familiar with American car system.
Okay. Yeah, I heard at nighttime a lot of cars are popping tires on these things. I haven't seen it, but that's what I'm hearing.
So you're trying to catch?
Yeah, I want to see if I can catch a car hit one of those.
Okay.
Maybe I might not. Who knows?
That's a good theory.
Yeah.
It's worth to try to.
Exactly. All right, take care. Thanks for your input.
Yeah. Thank you.
So for the most part, most people like it. I think they should have kept the 2 lanes. They still could incorporate it, cars closest to the bikes close to the curb, and kept 2 lanes. I think they could have done that if they wanted to. I'm pretty sure they could have done that. Because if one thing you could have done too, you could have made this sidewalk smaller, and then you have your parking here, and then your bike lane there, or kept the parking where it is and to put the bike lane here. You know, there's all kind of ways you can engineer this stuff. There's no, I mean, there's so many different ways you can do this. So, how do you say it? So many variations. Naturally, I probably won't catch any cars hitting these curves, but it's good to keep an eye on it. It's not that busy either. It's a Saturday evening, so you're not going to get as much traffic that you would have on a regular Monday or Tuesday. Got one biker coming across now. It's probably the first biker that I've seen all day today, at least on this road. Like I said, not too many bikers use this. I don't see too many that use it. Maybe there are some that use it, but I don't see a lot that do use it. I think I might have used it a few times. Yeah, so what they're gonna do? Leave the barrels up permanent, or are they gonna get rid of the barrels? Because the barrels right now are their sole purpose is to make the curbs visible, so people don't pop their tires on the curbs. We'll see. What's their game plan of changing it? Are you from this area? What do you think about the bike? Oh, you're not from the area? Okay. She probably doesn't. Yeah, if you're not from the area, it's not gonna. Well, you could have an opinion too. It all depends. You could not be from this area and still have an opinion. So those first people I spoke to said they had a meeting. They were the first people that I heard say they had a meeting about it, because the other people I spoke to said they didn't have a meeting. So maybe they had a meeting and only certain people knew about it, or certain people got the message, or certain people cared about it and certain people didn't. Who knows? I don't know how they relayed the message because I didn't see any flyers, but maybe they did some other way of doing it. Quick question: what do y'all think about the bike lane? No, they don't. Oh, they got headphones on. They can't hear anyway. So I assume, I could be wrong. Oh no. So this landing right here is for the bus. So instead of making the bus stop, wait a minute, the bus has to stop right there in the middle of traffic to pick people up. That wasn't carefully designed. Why couldn't the bus stop be in this area right here? You get this big old area of concrete. That could have been where the bus pulls in to pick people up. So this is the bus stop. So you got to cross a bike lane to get to the bus. That's interesting. This is the bus stop. So theoretically, you wait for the bus. Maybe this is. So where's the bus shelter at? There is no bus shelter. Not even a bench. Oh, here's a bench right here. So you can sit here, wait for the bus. They even put the bus stop sign on the barrel, so the bus driver could find it. Interesting. 43.
Fire alarm calling W12 Air Supply Unit.
Oh yeah, I just want to.
Roxbury, ladder 23, a medical assist, 40 Holden Street. Roxbury, 0517813.
The other question that was brought up, which I don't know how they're going to do it either, but how are they going to clean the bike lane now? 'Cause normally they give you tickets for street cleaning. So we're assuming that they're going to clean all this debris here, the debris where these cars would be at, and somehow get their small street cleaner that maybe they only have, who knows, maybe 4 of them in the whole city of Boston. I haven't seen many of those around, but there's a little small street cleaner that's squeezed through here. As you can see, they have street cleaning in this area all year round. So, you know, some say they stop at November. This one is street cleaning Monday, 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. It doesn't say from November to April. It doesn't say none of that. So that means all year round. The question is,
Boylston Street, and
how are they gonna clean this debris up
Ladder 17, a
if they're
medical
street cleaning
assistant,
this?
Boylston Street.
And they,
And
just so you know, they haven't been doing it.
nearest box
At least I haven't
153,
seen them do it.
Berkeley Street and St.
If they did it on Monday,
16.
why have we still got leaves? I mean, you got all kind of debris. You got debris here. Come over here, you got more leaves. You got some more leaves here. So it's almost it's more likely they did not clean this on a Monday. I don't think all this here got here that quick. The other thing is these sensors are obsolete now. These little sensors that are on the ground for the traffic lights, those things are obsolete. I don't know if you guys can see those little sensors. They're all...
Engine 30, ladder 25, a central station alarm. 885
What do you think about the bike lane? You like it, dislike it, or...
30, ladder 25, a central
Yeah.
station alarm. 885 South Street.
You like it?
Roslindale,
Alright, cool, as long as you like it.
2757 South and Roberts.
She likes it. Hey.
1717.
Always gotta, you know... Yeah, there's no way they clean this on a Monday. There's too much debris to be in the ground to be cleaned on a Monday. Yeah, it says Monday 5 a.m., 7 a.m. There's no way they cleaned all this. Nah, I know for sure they didn't clean this. So all these sensors that are in the ground right now, at least these ones on this side here, that go to this BTD box right there, is making it obsolete. I don't know if they definitely didn't clean all this. This is a lot of stuff for them to clean. There's no way they cleaned all this. So your taxpaying dollars is not being Yes, sir. What's up, man? So yeah, your taxpaying dollars is being wasted because the city of Boston is not cleaning the streets. When's the last time they cleaned the streets? Are you guys from this area? No? What do you think about the bike lane? You like it? Dislike it? You don't know? It's all right? Oh, people got supposed to voice their opinion. A lot of people don't want to, but if you like it, say you like it. You don't like it, say you don't like it. It's not too hard. Boston Fire Department. I think Engine 22 comes out of there, and Hazmat 1. There's usually station in there. I believe those are the two that definitely stay in there. Are you from this area?
Almost.
What do you think about the bike lane? You like the bike lane? Dislike it?
I like it.
Do you like it?
I don't use it.
You don't use it?
Yeah.
Now, when's the last time they cleaned the streets?
Yeah.
Do you remember any last time they cleaned?
No.
They don't do it?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't remember either. I haven't seen them do it, so I'm trying to figure that out. So maybe they don't clean the streets. Maybe I gotta come down here one morning and see how they clean the streets. Because if this, well, they will have to tow these cars that are parked in the middle. Or they wouldn't have to tow these cars, because if they had a smaller street cleaner, this street cleaner will fit right through here. But if they don't have a smaller street cleaner, they have to tow all these cars to clean that narrow way right there. Alright guys, I'm gonna head up out of here. Figure I'll show you a little activity down here. Nothing major. Yeah, so all these sensors, I guess they're gonna have to do new ones now. And they're those sensors are damaged anyway if you look at them. What do you think of the bike lane? You like it? Dislike it? Think it's okay?
Looks good.
Looks good?
Protected.
Protected? I like that. It's the second person that said that. It's protected. He said it's protected. It is protected. I just think they could have did a little bit better design without putting those obstacles in the middle of the road. Yeah, those like these small little islands right here. I see they try to put like a little buffer zone for the crosswalk, but that little island is not helping at all. Especially in the wintertime, that's not helping at all. They don't realize this is New England, and when this is all covered with snow, how are you going to see that? Matter of fact, how would you even know it's there? If you got like 12, 18 inches of snow, how would you even see that? What do you think of the bike lane? You like it? Dislike it? The bike lane, the new bike lane.
Oh, you know, it's made parking really annoying and driving on
Yeah,
the street.
I heard about that. You want to elaborate on that?
We're kind of late.
Okay.
Somewhere, but
Okay, take care. Have a good one.
I'm kind of ambivalent about it.
I hear you.
I guess it's nicer to have a bike lane.
It's nice to have a bike lane, but car safety is important too. The new, okay. So you see, you do hear different opinions. You talk to a lot of people, you hear different opinions. And a lot of people did mention they lost a lot of parking, which I don't know if you guys know it. At the end down there, there's a pizza shop down there that does a lot of business. And cars, you know, they bog that area up down there at the end. So the people who drive get a different perspective from the people who walk. That's pretty much what it is. Like if you ride a bike, then obviously you're fine with it because it doesn't bother you. You just ride down the middle. If you're driving a vehicle, it could be nerve-wracking because now you got to turn 2 lanes into 1 lane, and you're trying to maneuver around these obstacles. If you're trying to park, it's like you lose about each block. You lost about 4 or 5 spots on each side. And all these potentially would be spots right here. What do you think about the bike lane? You like it? Dislike it? Maybe? No? No comment. Bike lane, but he's in the wrong. He's not even in the bike lane. He's in the street. He's not even using the bike lane. So that was just a waste of bike lane. And that's not the first person I seen another guy do that same thing, ride his bike in the street. Oh, I know why they do that. I would do the same thing. I tell you why the bikers do that. When you're riding a bike, you don't want to zigzag in and out of this contraption right here. I mean, most bikers, like real good bikers, they want a straight line. They don't want this zigzag pattern. So you find yourself weaving in and out, up and down. And what do you guys think about the bike lane? You like it? Dislike it? Tell me.
Just having a conversation. Hate it.
No, you hate it?
Yes.
Well,
Tell me why.
It's some over here.
Sure.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I like.
Right now, it's
Uh-huh.
confusing.
It is confusing. Okay.
If I'm driving down there with all this stuff that's sticking up, it's very confusing.
It is.
Especially if you're coming
Maybe when
from
all the
home.
cars are in place and everything's settled, maybe it's okay.
Okay.
But right now,
It's a pain.
and
We were just talking.
I have to pull out into the bike lane
Yeah.
to edge my way into traffic. So I cut off the bike lane.
Right.
I cut off passengers.
And you're being honest. Yeah, that's true. I see trucks coming on the way on the other side of the road.
It's very unclear. I'm like, yeah, car. Like.
I see bikers using the main road. They don't even use the bike
I've
lane.
seen cars in here.
Yeah, I seen that too. Yeah.
Exactly.
But the biggest problem at nighttime, cars are popping their tires on these little things in the
Oh,
You
road.
can't see.
I know.
I actually think people get hit because cars are too busy trying not to hit this shit. They're gonna hit
Yeah, I just think it's poorly designed. I understand they want to make a buffer zone for the bikers, which I understand, but it could have been more clearly planned.
I'm withholding judgment until they're completely
But
done.
we agree with you. We were
But I'm not
just
impressed.
talking about it on the way
Yeah.
down here.
Well, I came down here because I have a YouTube channel, and I go around asking people their opinion, because if I don't ask you and get your input, how would I know?
Yeah.
Right.
And if I only
Good point.
based off of 4 or 5 people, that's not enough.
Yeah.
I got to talk to as much people as possible
Oh, yeah.
And I got pros and cons. I want to hear the good and bad.
I was gonna say I'm surprised if you get any pros.
I got the people that walk down here. They probably don't drive.
Okay.
So they're liking
So
it because
who cares?
they're saying it's protected, and I ain't saying it's protected.
But I don't know how it's going to make a difference.
Well, in the
By the way,
wintertime,
you're down to one. My other issue is down to one lane.
right?
It just makes people more crazy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they could try to pass and everything like that.
I
So
seen
I mean, it's.
You try to race
I think
through
what,
here.
The biggest problem I noticed too is how do they clean this area here? Because I haven't seen that clean in weeks.
Oh, the
haven't
street
seen
cleaning?
it.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm told, like if we get snow, I'm told they've got.
No, but we're talking about the street
The
sweeping.
street clean, street
Yeah, it's the
sweeping.
same thing. Well, street cleaning's done for toll.
No, they do it all. They do it all year
On the
round.
main streets. They do it.
All year round. The sign says Monday, 7 to 5. It doesn't say stop in November.
No, we do on other streets it
our
will.
side.
Oh,
our
okay,
street,
yeah, okay, gotcha.
It stops January, February normally.
Just,
Okay.
But I think on these main
That's for like
streets.
towing cars, so maybe they still come out and do stuff. There's
Okay.
nothing there, but they don't. You don't have to move your car,
Oh, okay, cool.
so that happens. But I'm told they've got special plows, like if it snows, that will fit in these areas to
Well,
plow it.
we're gonna hold them accountable for that then.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, if I'm shoveling out my parking spot, where am I going to put the snow?
Right,
gonna
you
dump
have to
it
shovel
in the bike lane.
lane.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm not going to carry it up to the curb.
Well, that's the trash guys are having a problem too. So when they pick up the trash, they're parking the truck in the middle of the street. And they got to lug the trash from the curb into the street.
Yeah.
And the trash guys don't like that either.
I think it's. I love that the intent was there, but I think it's, like you said, very poorly designed, and I think it's actually going to cause more danger than.
Right, just doing more harm than good.
Exactly.
And keep in mind, we do have a major bike lane path up there.
I
It
know.
goes along there. And
Yeah.
people have been using that for years.
I know. So, yeah.
But you know,
I'm glad to help. I hope we were.
no, I always want people's input, and
I appreciate you asking.
I'm going to ask as many people as I can.
Yeah.
I
Because
appreciate that.
nice hearing your input.
Thank you so much.
All right,
I
take care.
appreciate
Be
it. You
safe
have a
out
great
there.
night. Well,
All
we'll
right.
try. We'll try
Okay.
our best.
You know, I like people to be more vocal on it. You know, be honest, and you know, and this is what I've been hearing. I've been hearing that these things right here, have no real purpose, other than taking up a space. I mean, it has no real purpose. To be honest with you, those. I don't know what were these. I guess it's like a buffer zone. So theoretically, if you're in the crosswalk and the crosswalk is right here, it's to keep a car from hitting you, from coming out of here. But you know, if a school bus or something comes out, he's making a wide turn anyway. He could possibly hit you anyway. What do you guys think about the bike lane? You like it? Dislike it? Think it's okay?
I like there being less traffic.
Less traffic? Okay.
I like the single lane.
Likes a single lane both directions. Okay. You know, some people like it, some people dislike it. You know, I mean, what I do is I don't block out people from having their opinion. If their opinion is very valuable. You like the bike lane, you dislike it. She don't care about it. Now, as you can see, well, the cameras make it look brighter than it actually is. What do you think about the bike lane? You like it or dislike it?
Love it.
You love it? All right.
Love it.
What you love about it?
I'll be safe riding my bike on it.
Oh, I'm a biker too, so you are safer.
Yeah.
Now, the only thing I don't like is the fact that you got to weave in and out of those posts. If they would have made it a straight
I
line.
think they're not done, and I
Uh-huh.
think they can't move the traffic lights now. They have to wait to the spring,
Uh-huh.
and then they're gonna.
Oh,
it should
okay.
be a straight line.
Okay, if it's a straight
Same
line.
thing at Dartmouth Street.
Uh-huh.
It pops out there too,
Right.
but it's because they have to move the traffic light.
Gotcha. Okay, so when you move the traffic lights, it's going to be a straight
It'll
line.
be a straight line.
All right.
And,
the other.
and you're safe and protected by the parked cars, so that's even better.
Gotcha. All right,
Yeah.
cool. I'm getting both messages. I want to get both sides.
Ah, yeah.
All right, now I'm a
I like
biker
it.
too.
Two
Take
thumbs up for me.
two thumbs up for you. All right. So there's people who like it and there's people who don't like it. You know, everybody is entitled to their opinion. I just think it could have been planned a little bit better. But the bike lane does need to be protected. Don't get me wrong. But these cars, if they'll hit another vehicle, they definitely will hit you. So bikers need to be protected by all means. They do need to be protected. So he say they can't move these poles until the spring. So maybe in the spring they might move these. I don't know if you guys can see that pole. It's straight in. I'm gonna step right in the bike lane so you can see what I'm talking about. Each intersection you're met with these kind of poles or curbs protruding out into the bike lane. So they may move those in the spring. We'll find out. When you go this way, if you look all the way down, there's another section that's all the way down that kind of sticks out. So a lot of bikers don't use it because of that. They don't want to keep weaving in and out, in and out. And I understand that too, because if you're a biker and you're going pretty fast, no, you want to stay with the flow of traffic. You don't want to be in and out, in and out. That kind of slows you down. See, over there they got rid of the pole sticking out, or did they? Well, no, I don't know. I have to check and see. Let me cross over and see what I can see over there right quick. Now, I don't know if they did a traffic study on this. Just, you know, there's a lot of designers and builders that live in this area that are pretty good at what they do. I don't know if they ask for any of their inputs or not. See, that kind of, I don't know. No, they didn't do this side either. They gotta probably readjust this. So the biggest problem is this: when street cleaning starts up, if it does, or I think it's still in effect. Cause next morning I come down here, I'm gonna show you them giving people tickets for not moving for street cleaning. So next time if I remember, I'm gonna do a video of them early Monday morning. Well, Monday on that side, Tuesday on this side, I should say. So if I'm on this side, it's gonna be Tuesday morning. If I'm on that side, it's gonna be Monday morning. Oh no, I'm saying it wrong. This side is Thursday. Sorry about that. Get it right, Mr. Porter. Thursday. So this side, between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. is street cleaning. Now, if I come out here at 5 a.m. on a Thursday or a Monday and I see them giving people tickets, the question is, why is this not being cleaned up? Now you got a car that's parked. Now he shouldn't be parked there. He's parked right in the bike lane. Right. Look like he's from another state. Looks like you see it's not Florida. It looks like a Florida plate, but I can't even see that from here. He's right in the bike lane. New Hampshire, live free or die state. So supposedly in the spring they're gonna get rid of all the poles that are sticking kind of out on the street like that, and hopefully they can find a way of getting all this debris off the ground here. We'll check and see. There's something posted on this pole right here. I'm not too sure what it says. Always like to read documentation. Let's see what that says on this pole right here. Stop changing on Tremont Street. So they're changing the stop. So due to the construction, they're going to be changing the stop. Not too sure where they would catch the bus at, but we gotta check out the map for alternative stops. So you gotta kind of look at this map here, which is not that legible. But that map is supposed to tell you where to find the bus stop, or wherever the bus stop may be. I don't know. Alright, so I asked quite a few people we got mixed opinions. Some people like it, some people don't like it. A lot of drivers don't like it at all. I get a question. What do you think about the bike lane? Do you like it or dislike it?
I like it.
You like it? All right.
Well, I don't like this placement of it, but I think it's kind of cool because people can bike.
Oh, okay. So you don't like the location of it, but you like the fact that they have a bike lane.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Cool. Thanks. Thanks. Appreciate it. No, I think they do need a bike lane. Don't get me wrong. I just think I agree with her. She worded it the right way. She didn't like the placement of it, but she likes it. She likes the fact that it is safe for bikers, but she didn't like how they placed it. And that's very, very key. They should have took it back to the drawing board and came up with another or better design. Me, I think I would have made the sidewalk a little wider, a shade bit wider, but still allow that cars could have double lanes, but didn't have a bike lane on the edge of the sidewalk right here. So this sidewalk right here would be like your bike lane. And you might have to move the traffic poles out a little bit, but it's still gonna cost money anyway. Either way, it's gonna cost some money. So yeah, there's a couple of ways you could probably do it. But that's what I say. That's why you put it on paper before you actually do it. You just don't do it and see how it looks and change it. You put it on, you kind of graft it out a little bit and see how it would look. What do you think about the bike lane? Do you like it? Dislike it? No comment? There's like Eversource transformers under there probably. I think that's what they got under. Is that an Eversource? Yeah, it is Eversource. So this is where they have the transformers. Whenever you see a setup like this, rest assured there's transformers on the ground. And a lot of the trash guys don't like it because they got to lug the trash. Normally the truck comes up to the side of the road, they can throw the trash into the back of the truck. Now if you're grabbing the trash from the curb, you got to lug it out into the street and then throw it into the back of the truck. Typically if the truck is just, the cars would be parked here, so the truck would be about right in this area. So you could throw all the bags and toss them in the back. It makes it easier. So it makes it a little bit harder for them when they got to do it that way. You're not gonna make this out, but maybe you could make it out. All right, guys, I'm gonna head up out of here. I already said that a couple of times. Now I'm really heading up out of here.
No readings on the meter, 5.3.
Remember, don't cross the street until the cars stop because they may not see you. What do you think about the bike lane? Do you like it? Dislike it? What do you think about the bike lane? Do you like it? The bike lane. Do you like it?
Yeah, but all of this is a bit confusing.
Yeah, a lot of people say it's confusing. Now, do you drive?
No.
But it is kind of confusing when you see all that in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
And I know I don't know how well it's going to work out in the wintertime when the plows come through here. Because a lot of cars are hitting these things at nighttime. That's why they put those barrels up so you can make it visible.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of cars are running right over them at nighttime. Because at nighttime you can't see that until you get right up on it, and by that time it's a little too late.
Oh my goodness.
Because especially if you think it's a 2-lane traffic, then it goes down to 1 lane. Or if it's raining out, like inclement weather type thing, and you really can't see too well, rest assured cars are hitting those.
Oh wow.
So,
That's too bad.
yeah, one day I might come out when it's raining or and you see the cars that one of the crossing guys said the cars are popping their tires on these things because if they're making a left-hand turn and they don't see that, more likely they're going to hit their car tires on it. I'm going to asking people's opinion, whether it's good or bad. I want to hear what they got to say about it.
Are you working for the city or what?
No, I wouldn't. If I worked for the city, I couldn't allow that. I would tell them to get rid of that crap right away. I'm an independent. I go around and get people's opinion on different things, and I want the people's opinion, not what people think people want. I want people to hear what people really want. You know what I mean? Yeah, allegedly they had meetings on it, but even the bikers, if you notice how where the bikers ride, they don't ride in there. They ride in the street. Like if this guy rides his bike, let's see where he goes.
And you know, actually, these 2 lanes will slow down traffic.
Right.
I mean, when they do the bus lanes, they always talk about it's going to speed up, trips and so forth.
Yeah. Do you think that works?
I don't know. I doubt it.
Yeah, I don't think it makes the bus route any faster by them doing that. I talked to some people about the one on Columbus Ave. They said the bus is always late. So, and then what happens when the bus is too late, the app readjusts itself to make that bus take the place of the other bus. So, I don't know.
That people were having a problem with these.
Yeah, I gotta come down here one day, like during the busy time of the day. Then I get to see all the cars that are hitting these things. Cause I seen a few, but not a lot. So once I get I gotta catch more of them out there that run into these things.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, I hear cars like, I guess they can't see it too. Like, I don't, cause the lighting is not the greatest lighting down here. But it's interesting what people have to say. I haven't. Yeah, well, it's good that the bikers are protected because you don't want them out there with normal traffic. Because the drivers that we have on the road now, it's not safe. So the bikers need some kind of buffer so they don't get directly out into the street. Now, could they design it better? Sure. I mean, I think they could have designed it a lot better. Like the one they did on Ruggles Street. They got a bike lane that's actually on the sidewalk. Instead of the bike lane being in the street, the bike lane is like almost on the sidewalk with the pedestrians. So the pedestrians are on one side, and the bikers are kind of like on side by side with the pedestrians. Because you don't want bikers in the street with cars. I mean, if you can help it. It's good to know. It's good to have input. Now I don't know where the funding came from this either. They always say it's federal funding, or they never tell you where the money came from to do it. Now, if taxpaying dollars came into play, they should really have input of the taxpayers. That's what I say.
Are you recording this for?
Yeah, I'm documenting it. So. Later on, I can review and people can hear what people have to say, and different opinions is very valuable. Yeah, it's like the Martin Luther King statue downtown. There's mixed opinions about that. Some people like it, some people don't like it. I think, and this is my opinion, they should have put a head to the body, so now you can relate it to the person that you're trying to represent. But everybody says, "Oh, I like it," but then you ask somebody, "Well, how do you know what it is?" You don't know what it is until somebody tells you. You gotta be careful with these cars. All right, nice talking to you. I'm gonna head up out of here, but good to hear some input, whether it's good or bad, All right, I'm gonna cross over now while it's safe. Take care. Be safe. All right, guys, I'm gonna head up out of here. Even though there's times I come down here and I don't record, and I still ask people their opinions. And one time I came down here and a lot of people. No, I didn't record that one, but there was one I was talking to a lot of people coming out of the shops over here, and they didn't have any idea that they were even going to put this out here at all. I might get these last people's opinion over here and see what they say. What do you think about the bike lane? Do you like it or dislike it? Do you like the bike lane or you dislike it?
I think it's all right, but I think it's going to hurt some of the businesses because their trucks have got to make the deliveries. You know what I mean?
I heard that too. A lot of delivery trucks and a lot of trash trucks don't like it because the trash guys got to bring the trash all the way to the middle of the street now, where before
they're blocking up all the.
Yeah.
They could have done it without the concrete. So
well, the cars are hitting these things. That's why they got these barrels up here. At nighttime, some of the cars are going right over these things because they can't see them.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they could have started out with a paint, car protected car protected bike lane with paint.
With paint, okay, that's right. I like that.
Right.
Did it with
just
paint.
Like they did here. Just get rid of this concrete stuff. Move the cars a little closer to the curb. They don't need like 8 feet. They don't need.
I agree. You don't need that much space. Probably about 4 feet the most, maybe.
They could have done that with paint and see how that works.
I like your theory.
Yeah.
Do it paint first before you dig up the ground and do all this kind of stuff. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. And he had a valid point too. How about do a practice run for a year? Just put some paint on the road or maybe some barrels and cones here and there and see how it works. And if it's successful for maybe a year or so, you can put it into practice. Because once you dig up the ground, and now it's like it's gonna cost a lot more money to put it back the right way. What do you think about the bike lane? Do you like it? Dislike it?
Bike lane?
The bike lane.
I haven't tried it much yet.
You haven't tried it yet? All right, buddy. All right, I'll be out here all day talking to people because that's how I am. I'm a people's person. I'm gonna get up out of here and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Parkway and Spring Street, 1748.